Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have these super adorable mallets. I think these are intended for like crab, but I have a good friend of mine who has her own little bakery and she is doing little candy shell hearts for Valentine's Day. So we are engraving these for the couples or the families that will be giving these to a loved one. So we're going to be using Silhouette Studio Business Edition to design, and we will be engraving in our Glowforge software. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about getting a Glowforge for yourself, please check out the link in my description. You can save up to $500 on a new machine. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button before I go on to this tutorial. Here I am in Silhouette Studio. We're going to go ahead and type out our first phrase. This is just a standard I love you. And then you can see we have this green outline. This means we're in text edit mode. You can take your mouse and highlight all the text in there. And now I'm going to choose my font. And so I am using this beautiful script font that I found for this. I'm just scrolling because I forgot the exact name of it, so I'll know it when I see it. That's not it. Hold on. There it is. It's Bellagio. Bellagio? Well, you know. So it's this beautiful script. This is going to go on the mallets. It's going to be very small, so we don't need to worry about it being super detailed or anything. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to hover over it with my mouse. I'm going to press the Alt button, click and drag to make a copy. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to carry over the same size in the font. So now let's double click to get into text edit mode. You always know you're in text edit mode by having the green box. And while I'm in there, I'm going to hit Control A. This selects all the text in the box. It's just a quick little shortcut that I do. So let's do our Justin, Brady. So repeat the process, hold down Alt, click and drag. And if you're not comfortable doing this, you can always click make a new text box and do the same process. No big deal. Let's do another one. Control A, Gracie, and then that's it for now. So let's go ahead and set this up. I am doing this with a script font, so we need to make sure that we weld it. I'm going to copy and make a copy over here so I have that font for later. So let's grab all of our fonts right here, weld. So you'll see that they're going to be broken apart. I'm just going to grab these, Control G to group. So I'm going to group this because there's a dot on the I. Justin and Brady's already in one piece. So we're all set right there. Let's grab all of this, go to File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. So I'm going to choose SVG. This will allow me to bring it into my Glowforge software to engrave. So we're uploading our file right now. We're going to have it set up in our software, and it's going to show the last thing I cut because my Glowforge has not been turned on yet. So we're going to jump over. I'm going to turn on my Glowforge, set up the mallets, and then I'll show you the settings that I've been using. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And so these little mallets, they're super cute. You can see they are thick right here. This is just from a set on Amazon. I'll link it in the description for you. I think they are intended for like a crab, but it works. Okay, so I just removed my crumb tray and set it to the side. My machine is very dirty right now. I'm getting ready to film a video where I deep clean it, so keep an eye out for that. So what we need to do is we need to prop up this mallet. On its own, it's not going to be quite high enough for the laser head to reach it, but it also isn't it also is a little bit too tall to be used with the crumb tray. So we're going to put it on this little board. This is just a cheap little board I got from Target Dollar Spot. And I'm going to use just the smallest little Lego to prop up the handle so that I can get a even engrave when I do this. So now I'm just lining it up. These are, you know, affordable things from Amazon. So I'm going to make sure I'm looking at this and not the handle because we want our words to be straight. All right, so now we're all set. I'm going to close this, and I'll see you back at the software as we get ready to set up our design. Right, so here I am in my Glowforge software. It hasn't scanned this in quite yet, but you'll notice all of my words are in this same settings right here. That's a mistake on my part. I forgot to change the line color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all of my names right here that I'm not using. I'm gonna move it out of my workspace so it doesn't engrave. So you can see we have that right there. It's in gray, it won't go. And now we can set our design right here. So there's my I love you. I'm gonna go through, change my engrave settings. And I have really good luck with this charcuterie setting that I've saved in here. So I do my speed at 1,000, my precision power at 80, and 225 lines per inch. I have really good luck with it, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. So you can see my other words are gray over here. I've taken it out of the safe engraving area so it won't work. Now I'm going to go right here, set my focus, and hit right in the center of the mallet. This helps the camera find exactly where the material is. It can figure out how far away it is, and it helps with our settings. So let me go right here. We're going to grab our text, and I'm going to resize it using the ruler down here. And this needs to be about 1.5 inches wide. The mallet is about 2 inches, so we want to set it up to fit right on there. So it looks a little bit too small now. It's still focusing. Let's see how it adjusts after it's done focusing. So check it out. So the mallet looks a little bit further away, which means that this I love you fits perfectly. Now you can adjust it. I like it that size there. That's kind of what we formatted it to be. So really, we're all set to go. So let's go over here and print. This is going to prepare. It's going to tell me how long. It shouldn't be long at all because it's a very small engraving. Right, 56 seconds. It took almost that long to even process. So let me go over to the machine and let's go engrave. Right, you can see the current one is cooling down. While that's happening, I'm going to go through and reset. So let's take our I love you, get that out of there, and let's grab our name. And then let me check real quick, hold on. So all of these names are going on the back of a mallet that has I love you. So I'm going to do the 3 I love yous now, and then we'll work on the name. And actually, while I'm here, I'm going to set up the name for this next one just so you can see the process, and then I'll do a time lapse of everything. So we have our name here. Let's go ahead and resize it 1.5. So there's our Justin. Let's set our focus to the center of the mallet. The settings are still the same because we've already set it with the previous one. So all we need to do is kind of preliminarily, kind of, you know, whatever, set this up in there. And now we're just waiting for the focusing to complete. And then we'll adjust placement a little bit as we go. Okay, it's ready. So we're just going to take this and nudge it just a little bit to have that centered and print. So we're going to continue on this process for all of these. I'll show you in a time lapse. All right, guys, so that is the final project. You can see we have these adorable little wooden mallets all set to go. Now this is going to go with something, I'm going to put the picture here, with this cute little candy shell. My friend has her own little bakery, and so this is going to be included in her Valentine's Day orders. I'm super excited about that. So that was something I easily put together using Silhouette Studio Business Edition and my Glowforge. If you like this tutorial, please leave a like. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more tutorials. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you liked, what you want to learn for future videos, and if you're thinking about getting a Glowforge for yourself, check the link in my description.